FreshPrinceYuup looks like a fake Method Man and Chance the Rapper. Jai Jones asks, what goals do you want to complete for this year? My biggest goal is just to transition my channel, not transition my channel, but work on more variety for my channel, bring in more stuff besides doing fails and stuff. That's why I started doing this new series and stuff like that. And my friend Shalise is going to be a big part of that. So I'm going to go visit her in Vancouver as much as I can, so we can start growing her channel as well as my channel by doing different things like skits and stuff people can relate to, and doing vlogs too. We have a huge plan. We've been talking about this for a long time, and this is the year I want to act on that. So that's a big goal for me this year, and as well to just pay off bills. Like, that's always the goal, but that's why I moved back home, so I can focus on YouTube more and less on my finances, even though they're always going to be there. But I'm able to focus on YouTube more and pay off bills while being home, and the support from my family. Wesley Woods asks, could you do a behind the scenes, like show us how you prepare for your vids? Yeah, I can do that. I don't really have much of a process that I do. Usually when I get stuff in my emails and my inbox and stuff, I just collect as many pictures as you guys send me, because I used to look up my pictures of like fails and stuff like that, but I get so many now. I try to just collect them and get them organized, so I can, I'll put my You Had One Job in a folder, my struggle meals in a folder, stuff like that. And then I have to, go in Photoshop so I can block out people's names and stuff. Because like I said before, people have gone in these photos and clown people, and I don't want to be like this internet cyberbully, where people are getting roasted by my subscribers, because it's happened before. So, but yeah, I just really just collect pictures, and a lot of the times when it comes to like stuff where I like do videos where people can relate to, I have a folder or a notebook where I write stuff down so I can kind of gather my thoughts. And a lot of the times my thoughts come right before I go to sleep, and I get all these crazy ideas, and it just comes together, like where I can put references here and there, and it all just makes sense. That's why I do a lot of anime references and references, just so people can relate to and make the video even funnier. Cookie Monster Baby asks, do you eat the booty like groceries? I'm gonna get another noise complaint asked, would you happen to play Pokemon? If so, could we battle sometime? I haven't played Pokemon since Pokemon Blue and Red and Yellow, when it first came out on the big ass GameCube, or I'm sorry, Game Boys, when they had the link cable. So I'm sorry, we cannot battle. Fall Into Love asks, how many tattoos do you have and which one is your favorite? Actually, I don't know how many tattoos I have. I haven't really been keeping up with the number anymore. Like, you just get so many, like, for me, it doesn't matter anymore. My favorite one though, I don't know. I got Link right here. I got Luigi representing my friend. It's a J instead of a L. I don't know. I don't think I even showed you guys all my tattoos. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know if you can see it. I got Saitama, Sonic, Goku, Mario, Naruto, Ichigo, Mega Man. I'm trying to do this at the right angle, my bad, y'all. I got Ken, I don't know if you can see that, Ryu, Kirby, and then I got Dark Link on this side. I don't really know. I love them all. I don't really know if I have a favorite yet though. I actually can't wait to start my left arm, which is going to be like kind of like the antagonist of all like the video games and animes that I watch. So I can't wait to start on that side. I actually need to get this finished so I could do the background. But I don't really have a favorite tattoo right now, but I love them all. I like them all. I like how it flows. Mr. Seal Fishers asks, Takis or Cheetos? I'm gonna have to go with Cheetos. I love Cheetos. I love hot Cheetos. We used to smash Cheetos and nacho cheese and lime juice in high school and just eat it straight out the bag with a fork. Jamimi, I think I'm Jemima, I don't know. Jamimi Forcha asks, Fresh Prince Yup, are you a single Pringle? Yes, I'm a single Pringle. Omari Franklin asks, what do you do for a living besides YouTube? I used to work at Cheesecake Factory, actually. I used to work at TGI Fridays as a server, Cheesecake Factory as a server. I used to work at a real estate investment place as a social media marketer. But I don't do shit anymore besides YouTube. This is what I want to focus on for my career. I don't see myself sitting at a 9 to 5. This is what I like doing. But I quit those jobs because I honestly, serving is, don't get me wrong, I love talking to people and interacting with people. Serving is a stressful ass job, and it's inconsistent with money. People rely on tips, and that's just something I wasn't trying to do. So I'm just doing YouTube right now. That's all I'm doing. Dick Tracy asks, do you prefer old school hip hop or new school? I like this new crap that's been going around, especially like the South, Atlanta and all that. I like old school stuff. I have an iPod still, and I update my iPod maybe once a year with new music. I like old school stuff. I just can't get into the new school stuff. There's some songs every once in a while where I'm like, oh, okay, I can bump this, but I'll listen to old school hip hop any day over this new school stuff. Adam Chin asks, Team Edward or Team Jacob? Be honest. Adam Chin, I've never watched Twilight my entire life, so I can't answer that. Michaela Walker asks, what's the best and worst advice someone has ever gave you? I don't know about worst advice, but the best advice I always take to heart is from my grandpa, who passed away a couple years ago. Told me to, be picky with who you date, and don't pick any losers. And it just made me think of I don't settle, don't settle for whether it comes to dating and anything in life, really. You gotta go for what's right, and that always stuck to my head with anything that I do now. Just don't settle. So I would take his advice as my best advice I've ever gotten. I honestly don't know how to say his name. I think it's Isaiah or New York Isaiah Hall. I'm not sure how I'm saying this, but he asks, how long does it take for you to make every video? It depends. My Mac is old as hell. It's it's a 2010 Mac. It's old. It takes long to render these videos and process them and stuff like that. And sometimes when I'm in the middle of editing, it would just reset. After this pop quiz video, I was editing the YouTube part in there where it says for YouTube, the YouTube watermark in there, and it reset my computer twice. And my computer's old, so it can take a long time because I have an old computer. So I need to invest in newer equipment and get better, just so I can process this stuff faster. The editing is the longest part of the entire video. The filming is whatever, but it's the editing that can be tedious. I'm just like, oh, it's a drag because my computer's old. But it depends on what type of videos I do too. Mito Nocto Aim asks, where did you learn to edit videos like this? To be honest, I learned all my editing through YouTube. I looked up, oh shit, my phone's going off. I looked up YouTube videos on how to do certain things, how to do certain transitions and stuff like that. YouTube has everything. You just search something that you think is what you're looking for, and it's gonna have it. I just learned how to do stuff on Final Cut Pro through YouTube videos, and honestly, there's still stuff I want to learn. I just do basic stuff now that I can do stuff, but I don't think I do anything too crazy with my editing. Lindsay Lazader asks, I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name, but she asks, do you or did you go to college, and if so, what did you study? I went to college in San Francisco for 2 years for video game design, and I actually ended up switching over to marketing at the University of Phoenix. I finished school there online. Honestly, if I would have known about YouTube before, I would have probably just stuck with YouTube because I hated school, but I didn't know YouTube was gonna come around, I could be successful with it. But when I was doing video game design, I realized, the school was just so expensive. It was like $45 a year. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be in debt for the rest of my life and my kid's life, So I just got out of that. Then I finished up with online school at the University of Phoenix, and it was cool at first because that's how I taught myself other things, through YouTube. I taught myself online how to do this, and it came easy to me instead of being in a class. I could manage my time. And the one thing I hated about it was the team projects they try to implement through online courses. I honestly think it's so unrealistic because you have people in different time zones and they're not taking it seriously, and they're like, oh, it's just like a job. It's not like a job because they're not getting paid for it, and these people are just like hoping someone else turns it in, and like that person always ended up being me because I'm not the person with a 9-to-5 job and like 4 kids to feed after, you know, and I would get off and I would be the person who was up when I got off work because all these other people were in the East Coast and I was in the West. So school, I don't know, it was cool to go to University of Phoenix, but then I wish they just didn't implement team projects all the time for every class except for like math, but it was just annoying. Do you have any pets? I actually don't have any pets. And where were you born? I was born in Chicago. Wild Things asks, what is your full name? Devon Hill. I don't people, that's weird. I don't know. My full name is Devon Hill. Chrissy Emoji asks, what do you want to achieve with your YouTube channel video-wise and with connecting with your fans? I think I already answered the channel part, but with connecting more with my friends, or I'm sorry, fans, I actually this week have got some guy to work on my logo, and I'm gonna put those on shirts, start selling merchandise and stuff like that, and I just want to I started a YouNow. I'm gonna start live streaming just so I can, you know, engage with my fans more, get some like ideas for videos and stuff like that. I'm going to, I think you can go on my YouNow. Actually, I think it's YouNow/FreshPrinceYuup. I just made it actually probably a couple hours ago. So if you want to join that, you can. I'll probably, you know, stream every once in a while, just go live just to talk to you guys. The Lonely Boner asks, what's your favorite meme? That's hard. I use memes all the time. I have a folder specifically just for memes to send to people, and that's a really hard one, like video memes or picture memes. I have so many memes that I like, so I don't even know how to answer that one. I use so many different memes. Some of them aren't even memes, and I'll send to people. It's a huge variety for me. That's like saying what my favorite anime is, and it's just so many. I have so many memes I use. Matthew Newland asks, who is your favorite rapper and why? I have another question that's crazy for me. I have a lot of rappers I like. I like a lot of rappers, the old school styles more so than their new school style. If like, you know, like I love how Kanye West used to rap compared to like his shit that he's putting out now, you know what I mean? I love Lupe Fiasco's old school rap when he was talking about anime and skateboarding and stuff like that, more so than what he's doing, you know what I mean? So I have so many rappers that I like. It's crazy. I love, you know, I love Biggie, I love the Wu-Tang Clan. I just, that's another broad answer for me. I could go on for days of like the rappers I like. Andrew asked, was Pop Quiz fun for you to make? Pop Quiz was really fun to make. I've never done a video in the public, and interacting with people felt so cool, and you know, I thought I was gonna be nervous and stuff like that. I was more so anxious when I went out there to get it started. We actually got a couple like obstacles in front of us when we went to go record, because we had to go get a permit, people, you know, being loud to give the answers. But overall, that was a fun experience. I can't wait to do Pop Quiz again and other stuff where, you know, I'm interviewing people. I think I mentioned it before, but I want to be able to go out there and just talk to people all the time and just clown with them, you know, or just, you know, make funny videos. So I love Pop Quiz. Stringmaster03 asks, do you watch any TV shows or cartoons, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Steven Universe, etc.? Yeah, I watch The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. I usually watch a lot of superhero shows like The Flash. I watch Daredevil. The only superhero show I haven't watched is Arrow. I can't get into that. I started watching Gotham. I haven't finished that. Empire. There's a lot of shows I like. I like Vikings. But mostly what I watch right now is just, I just watch a lot of anime. Even though I haven't been watching a lot lately, I watch a lot of anime. Just, I don't know, those are the things that keep my interest, because they're so out of this world concepts, you know, that you don't really see out here. You know, that's why I just love that culture too. Everything they do with anime is so cool. And a lot of people think, oh, anime is cartoons, it's for kids. Like, a lot of this anime is super, I don't know, it's interesting. The concepts are so dope. I love that. I have a creative mind. You know, the anime that you watch, they're all creative. They're super creative. You don't see that stuff out here.
Drums, please.
Cool nerds. For those of you who don't know, your boy hit 100,000 subscribers and I was like,